Good morning, all of you. Today we'll be focusing on generation of computer. So we have 5 generation of computer, first to 5th. First generation was based on UNIVAC system. Then we had second generation PC based on IBM, and third generation was generation of computers. Then fourth generation computer, which was based on microprocessor, and fifth generation is based on totally artificial intelligence. So in this lecture, we'll be studying all these generations one by one. First generation, the beginning of commercial computer age is from UNIVAC, which is called Universal Automatic Computer. The first generation computer were used during 1942 to 1955. They were based on vacuum tube. First generation computer was based on vacuum tube because at that time vacuum tube was the only electronic component that had discovered. And examples are ANIVAC and UNIVAC, Universal Automatic Computer. So advantages of innovation of first generation computers were vacuum tubes were only component. Vacuum tube technology made possible to make electronic digital computers. These computers could calculate data in milliseconds. Now, our first generation PC can resolve 1000 instructions per second. Millisecond means 1000 instructions per second. Can human being resolve 1000 instructions per second? No. So it's still better. Disadvantages: the computers were very large in size, consuming large amount of energy, heated very soon because they are based on vacuum tubes. They were not very reliable. AC was required, maintenance was required, and we can't transfer data from one location to another, one system to another system, that is non-portable. And as it was a first PC, so it was economically very high. Then we had second generation, and vacuum tube had been replaced by transistors. In 1947, transistor being had discovered. These scientists include John Borden, William Brattain, and William Shockley, who discovered transistors and that create revolution in innovation of new computers, new generations. The size of computer was decreased by replacing vacuum tube by transistors. Examples are IBM series. Advantages: smaller in size as compared to previous generation. Second generation computer were more reliable. If we have something new or some new version of previous, that will overcome some disadvantages of previous one, right? So it used less energy, not heated soon, wider commercial use, better portability as compared to first generation computer, better speed, and now speed has been changed to microseconds. Micro means 10 raised power 6. Now 10 raised power 6, 1 million instruction resolved per second by second generation computer. Used faster peripheral like tape drive, magnetic disk, and printers. Second generation allows peripherals. We can attach computer to peripheral devices. Used assembly language instead of machine language. Your first generation computer was based on machine language, which understand 0 or 1 binary basically. But this second generation, as it was based on transistor, and it understand assembly language which is in the form of numerics. For each operation, there is a code word. For example, we want to add two numbers, there will be an instruction ADD add A, B. Means add the content of A and B location data and send to accumulator. Better accuracy. Disadvantages still we have. Cooling system was required, maintenance was required, commercial production was difficult, only used for specific purpose, and it's still costly and not common for every common people. Then we had third generation computer, which is based on integrated circuits. Integrated circuits, thousands of circuits on a single chip. Invented in 1961, a single chip may contain thousands of transistors. Computer becomes smaller in size, faster, more reliable, and less expensive. The examples of third generation computers are IBM 370, 360, UNIVAC 1108, and AC 9000, etc. Now, advantages of third generation computers were smaller in size as compared to first and second. They were more reliable, used less energy, produce less heat because they are based on ICs. ICs replaced your thousands of circuits in a single chip. Better speed. Now speed has been changed to nanoseconds. Nanoseconds means 10 to the power 9. You can estimate 10 to the power 9 instruction can resolve per second. Maintenance cost was low because hardware failure is rare. So such system doesn't require maintenance cost. Could be used for high level languages. First one was based on machine. Second one was based on assembly. Now third one is based on high level languages. And it offers us better storage capacity. Disadvantages still, AC was required and manufacturing of IC is not an easy task. Fourth generation computer started with the invention of microprocessor. Single IC contained thousands of transistors and single microprocessor contained thousands of ICs. Now you can estimate the relation between microprocessor and transistor. First model was 4004 microprocessor that is based on LSI and VLSI. It greatly reduced the size because thousands to thousand circuits are on a single chip, 1 square inch chip. So it can contain millions of circuits. Example of fourth computer is Apple Macintosh and IBM PC. Advantages: more powerful, reliable than previous generation, small in size, fast processing power with less power consumption. Heat fan, there is a fan for heat discharging, so AC was not required. Totally general purpose, anyone can use anytime. Commercial production, less need of repair, cheapest among all generations, as it was invented for general purpose, so it was very economic. All types of high languages can be used in this type of computer, but still manufacturing of microprocessor was not easy task. Fifth generation is totally based on artificial intelligence. Computer can understand spoken word and imitate human reasoning. Now you can see, you can search your queries through Google by voice, right? And you can use Alexa, can respond to its surrounding using different type of sensors. Scientists are constantly working to increase the processing power of computers. They are trying to create a computer with real IQ with the help of advanced programming and technologies. The advancement in modern technologies will revolutionize the computer in future. So we had studied today 5 generation. First one based on vacuum tube, second one based on transistor, third ICs for microprocessor, and fifth one artificial intelligence. Thank you all.